Assalamualaikum guys, welcome back to another video. We're back with another banger. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showcasing the Broly boss drops, like all of his drops. The what he drops, his powers, and also his title and its gear, like this one legendary pet. So before we start the video guys, make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't checked out my previous video in which I showed how to one tap the Broly boss or different bosses, you can one tap other bosses as well with that trick. So make sure to watch that video. Now let's get into this video. Okay, so the first power we're going to be showcasing is explosive wave. It says detonate your key outward in a violent, shocking way, blasting away everything around you. Okay, let's try this one out. So it did, okay, it did 18 damage of I think 6 to 7 ticks, I think something like that it did. So the next attack we got is gigantic roar. The next we're gonna be showcasing is a gigantic roar. Lose a defending roar of ki that tears the air apart and decimates everything in your path. Okay, let's do this. It did, okay, it did 30 damage of I think 5 or 6 ticks, something like that. That's pretty good. I think the attacks are close range, but they do decent damage. I think they're better than the spiral shuriken in terms of damage. They're better than the monkey shuriken and the beast bomb in terms of damage. Obviously they're better than that. Let's do it again. So it did, yeah, it did like something like 5 to 6 ticks. Now let's see what's the next attack we got. We got the best attack that can one shot the boss right now. Okay, like genuinely, the legendary ki blast. Let's see, let me show you this. You need to stay close to the boss, I'm telling you, okay? And then you press this. And you see the amount of ticks it did, like 12 damage of I don't know how much. Okay, so the next attack we kind of got here is Meteor shower. I don't think it can work here or somewhere. Let me do this. Okay, it does 24 tick. It does 24 damage and I think 5 ticks or 6 ticks, something like that. And in the boss, it does around 200 damage. I think 200 to 50, something like that. Yeah, it does a really good. No, it actually does. Wait, it actually does like 400 damage. Okay, here we are in the boss. Wait, what? Wait, meteor shower. Meteor shower also one taps the boss or something, or what? I'm not quite sure. Wait, what? No, it doesn't. How did he die in the first try? Look, it did like some 500 damage or something. That's insane damage, right? That's pretty good damage. Let me try that again just in case we can find out something. Yeah, look, it just one tapped him. It one tapped him somehow. What? So what we have in the next one is the transformation. We have legendary superhuman given unrestrained rage and swell with monstrous power, increases strength damage by 90%, chakra damage by 40%, and boosts max HP by whatever your total power is. Like I have one at 13, so look at my 1.66 SP, so I think it's like 100 something, 100 times, maybe boost your power by 100 times or something, I think. I don't know, let's check this out. Let's use this one. Okay, it did 18, so let's transform. Yeah, you see, okay, not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Like the transformation sound is like great. Okay, I wish they had a hair, like they should have added, the hairs of it. That would have looked so good. Not falling like that. Okay, let's do it again. Maybe which one we did? I think we did L. Okay, yeah, it did 35 now. That's pretty damn good damage, you know. Come on, that's pretty good, bro. That's a W amount of damage. This is a really good transformation. And where did it go? Yeah, that's a really good transmission. But if you main the strength, that's the point. It's not for the chakra. If it was for the chakra, I would definitely be using that one. But since you know the limitless is based on chakra writing, and you know this most of his attack, like all of these are also based on chakra, so I would be using this 100%. That's the one I use. You can also use the tail mode. That is it. I'm close to getting the superhuman 3, so you can expect the showcase of that one as well. And the final power that we have is legendary rush. We need to get in a boss to check this one because we can't really see the damage of it there because for some reason, let me show you the reason why. Because it actually dashed forward, so we can't really see the damage of it. Notice, yeah, I just did 50 damage right now. So this attack is kind of shit. This attack is kind of bad, like not even good. This is not great. The attack should do 100 or something damage if you are like close to the boss, like like a really big boss, and you're just moving in that way, something like this. Yeah, then it's probably gonna do a lot more damage than yes. But otherwise, this attack is kind of useless. Okay, so now let's get to the other part. This legendary pelt. So what it does is increases health damage by 20% for every 10% of maximum health missing, increases strength and chakra damage by 5% up to 25%. It goes up to 25%. It increases strength and chakra. Yeah, you get that right. And then on the other hand, what we have is a title, which is a legendary Saiyan title. And when you're below 50% HP, you get 40% strength damage and 40% chakra damage. I think it would be good if it wasn't the 50% HP stuff. Okay, like yeah, that was really good. It would be really good. Okay, this is it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.